Well, May, you want to know about my morning routine? Well, I first have to get up and brush my hair because it goes all over the place. Then I have to make my bed because if I don't, I'll be lazy and it won't get made all day long. That's part one. Getting up, going to the bathroom, brushing my hair back because otherwise it's all standing up and looks crazy. Then I make my bed. Then I'm going to take the dog for a walk. I'll show you that in a moment. We already showed you that, but oh yeah, and in case so I don't forget, I check my weight. I'm not going to leave it on there very long because I don't want you guys to see. But I've been getting my weight back down, so that's a good thing. Now, you might think that making a bed's not that hard, but I have these 5 pillows that I have to take off the bed first, move them where they go, and then take off the big bedspread, then take the sheet, put it back on. And then the bed's always all wrinkled in the morning, so I gotta pull out all the wrinkles and make the sheet on it right. Otherwise, your grandma will say the bed is all wrinkly. Then before I get done finishing with the bed, I have to check and make sure that Duquesne is still waiting to go on her walk. And she is. Okay, wait. So finally, when I get done making the bed, then I get finished getting dressed so I can take the dog for her walk. Oh, but I forgot. I did my laundry yesterday. So now I have to put away my clothes, make sure everything goes in the right area. This is where all the t-shirts go. Underwears. And more t-shirts. And more t-shirts. No, that's a pillowcase. I don't know why it's there. I guess I have more pillowcases than I thought. Anyways, and socks. Socks go down in the socks drawer. And I have to make sure when I close my drawers, things start sticking out. So I stick them all back in again. And that goes on for a while. And the part I'm lazy about is having to hang up the clothes that have to be hung up. I have this little closet here. And this is where I hang up clothes. And I have to take out the hanger. And I got to put it on the thing. Anyways, then I close the door. There we go. And the last important thing to do is to turn off the big light because it uses a lot of electricity. Now I can go. Duquesne, are you still waiting? Uh-oh. Where's Duquesne? Oh, she's such a good dog. Okay, we're gonna go on your walk. And when I take my walk, I have to make sure I say hi to my neighbors. Buenos días, Lucia. Estoy haciendo un video para May y las demás nietas. Quieren saber mi rutina de la mañana. Okay, Duquesne, stay out of the garbage. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. She doesn't want to go. She said it's too short of a walk. Well, back from the walk. Now it's time to get on with my routine. Remember, she always likes to have her water after she takes her walk. And the next thing I have to do is unlock the gate and open the gate so I can water down outside. We got a lot of dust, and so I water down the street around the house to stop some of the dust. I can't use the water that's coming from the city to do that because there's not enough of it. So I have a well right here. It goes straight down in the ground about 25 feet, and a pump and a big piece of hose. and that's how I water this street. So first I pull the hose out without turning on the pump. Tessa's checking it out. But as soon as she sees me watering, she's gonna leave. Then I have to walk all the way back to where the pump is and turn it on. Oh, my bananas are still growing. They're not quite ready yet. That's called the banana flower. I don't know why, but just because it's the flower. So now the pump's going, and it should be pumping water out. So go out here and make sure it is, and then start watering the street. The street's made out of these rocks, and then around the rocks you have like dirt, and it's all that dirt and stuff that when the cars drive by, they kick it all up, and then our house gets all dusty inside. And it's not good to breathe dusty air, right, May? You want to breathe clean air. And there we go. We have water. Maybe I'll water some of our plants first. They don't need a lot of water, these plants. I still like to give them a little bit. That one's been dead for a long time. And sometimes I'll water the side of the house to get the dirt off. It's pretty clean today, though. Buenos días. Yeah. Here in Mexico, you always have to say hi to people when they walk by. Don't do that in the United States because maybe in Louisiana, but not in California. And so I start watering, and I have a long ways to go. As soon as I water, though, the dust gets controlled, at least until somebody drives over it a while later. See the dust getting kicked up? Maybe you can see that. Buenos días. No, hasta mañana. Oh, the circus is going by. They're gonna have a circus somewhere, and they have a fifth wheeler that they use. I think they're going to the next town over. The next town over is having some, well, everyone's having festivals and stuff now because it's in the 40 days before Easter, and they have lots of little festivals. So this is where I haven't watered it, and this is where I have. And then I'm going to work my way around the corner, and it takes like half an hour or longer to do it, depending on how much of the hose I pull out. See, they're on a ride. That's only 3 people on a motorcycle. A lot of times I'll see 5 people. Anyways, so then I have to go all the way down, and then I usually water my neighbor's plants too, but I water this whole side of the street and then past where that car is. And then after I get done with the street, see they don't get any dust when the road is wet down. Then I'll run into the front of the house and open up the windows so it can start cooling off. And then I quickly take my hose before it makes a mess here and start watering the lemon, or I'm sorry, the lime tree. Remember the lime tree? Wonder how it's doing. Sometimes I'll come and look at how it's doing. Not like there's anything I can do about how it's doing, but we are getting our limes on here. So those would be good for making ceviche and for making limonade, limonade. But they're just starting to grow nicely now. Well, now this has been filling up for a while. I don't want it to overflow because then it'll cause erosion. Erosion's where water or air takes dirt and it moves it away, and I don't want my dirt to be moved away because it costs me a fair amount of work to make this little area. So now before it overflows, I'll go ahead and give a little bit of water to these. Uh-oh, your grandma's talking. And then after I open up the windows in the living room, I have to open up these curtains to let some light in. I have to open them carefully. Your grandma wants them completely open. You could ask your mom about how carefully your grandma likes things done. That's not very careful, but it's good enough. Anyways, now I'm going to take out my laptop outside and start taking my little breakfast items, which is just a box of cereal, a container of milk, a spoon, a bowl, a glass of water, and my coffee. And then I'll read my emails and check things like that. Oh, by the way, your Grandma Sonia is already up, and she's out here cleaning up all this stuff.